Okay, Chirag?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So before we start with the class, I just wanted to make a couple of announcements before I start. Today morning, I just posted 3 questions on CPM. Did you all have the chance to see those 3 questions?
Not yet.
I have actually posted 3 PDF documents actually. The first PDF document is the questions on CPM. The second PDF document is the questions on PERT. And the third PDF document is the normal distribution table. Okay, these are the 3 things which I have posted today. So as far as CPM questions are concerned, I want you to please try those 3 questions, which is based on the problems we have already done. I have not given any detailed question there, but I expect you everyone to solve completely till total float, free float, independent float. So everything. So you have to start with the network diagram and then do forward and backward calculations and then find the critical path, total project duration, and finally the calculation of TF, FF, and IF for all the 3 questions which I've given in the PDF document. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please take your time and complete that question so that completes the CPM. You want me to solve some more questions on CPM or everybody is clear? Hello?
It's clear, sir.
Yeah, I think I've asked you to solve 2 questions for TF, FF, IF. Did you all solve those problems? Because one question I solved in the class the other day, and I asked you to solve for remaining 2 problems. Did you solve that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any difficulty in getting the answers for them? Everyone could get the answer for that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I think. Okay, if that is the case, then I think we can start with the last method in chapter 6, which is called as PERT. Okay, so I'll try to explain you the theoretical aspect of PERT first, and then we'll take up the problem so that you'll understand the concept better. Yeah. So the next concept what we have here is called PERT. Okay. So PERT stands for Project Evaluation and Review Technique. The full form of PERT is Project Evaluation and Review Technique. Few examiners, few authors use the word project as program. They are interchangeably used, so it means one and the same. Either it is called as Program Evaluation and Review Technique, or it can also be called as Project Evaluation and Review Technique. Okay. So first, let us try to understand what this concept is all about. As the word itself suggests, this is basically an evaluation tool employed to check the effectiveness of the project work. See, normally, whenever any project is undertaken, there has to be certain control mechanisms. There has to be certain benchmark. Now, what is the purpose of having a benchmark? To make sure whether everything is going as per our requirement or as per our plan, or if there are any deviations. And if at all you find that there are any deviations in the plan or deviation in the execution, the corrective measures have to be taken. But the most important factor to be considered here is, when are we supposed to take this corrective measure? Am I supposed to take the corrective measure after everything is done? Or can I do it in the process of program itself? Because if you're able to do it during the process, I think a lot of damage can be avoided. Complete our project, complete admele, one way mistake ide, matte correction madbeku andre, I think your entire money, resource, time, everything is lost because everything is completed, right? If at all we have a mechanism where we can do an intervention in the process or during the process, I think we can always save a lot of resources from our side. So project evaluation and review technique is a method or is a technique employed in operation research where we are going to evaluate the effectiveness as well as the efficiency of project. So when we use the word effectiveness, to what extent it is going as per our plan, that is effectiveness. And efficiency is whether the project is really giving me the results that I'm expecting. If the results expected are not delivered, then obviously your entire project work is never considered to be a good one. So these are the 2 important factors with which this mechanism is developed. Normally, when we talk about CPM and PERT, I think we already have understood very clearly what is critical path all about. As you understand, a critical path is nothing but the longest path in a network diagram. When the network diagram alli irabodadanta longest distance na now critical path anta kareeತೀವಿ. Now, how do you distinguish between a critical path problem and a PERT problem? Because in the examination, they will never specify whether it is a CPM or PERT. By looking at the question, you should be in a position to distinguish whether it is a CPM problem or a PERT problem. The major difference between a CPM and the PERT completely depends on the durations. Duration is the catch. That is the point which actually distinguishes you. Yenilla duration andre, please understand, in any PERT problem, you basically have three important types of duration. Okay, more tara duration barte T0, TP and TM. Okay, we have three important types of duration that come across as far as PERT problem is concerned. The first type of duration is called as T0. T0 refers to optimistic time. The second one is called as TP. TP andre pessimistic time. And the last one is called as TM. TM andre most likely time. So these are the three different types of durations that we come across as far as PERT problem is concerned. Andre yavade one problem alli nimge activity and IP jotege three different types of durations kottidre, then those problems comes under the category of PERT. Are you understanding? The major difference between a CPM problem and PERT problem is a number of durations. CPM only will only have one type of duration, very one day duration. For all activities, there will be only one duration. But as far as PERT is concerned, three different durations is given to you. So whenever a question carries three different types of durations, then it is referred to PERT problem. Okay, that is how exactly we distinguish between a PERT and CPM. But coming to what exactly this optimistic, pessimistic, and likely time all about? What is the meaning of it? Let's try to understand. Optimistic andre, this is somewhere people are extremely confident about what they are capable of doing. Let me give an example. Usually, if a teacher gives an assignment, some students seems to be very hyperactive. Ivaga nanu 11 o'clock even assignment kotre, some people will say, sir, before end of this class by 12 o'clock, I'll complete the assignment, I'll submit it. This is optimistic. Andre, you are trying to exaggerate or you are trying to commit something which is not very practically possible. Okay, I'm not saying it's impossible. I think it is something where you're trying to push to your limits. That's optimistic view. Andre, you always try to walk that extra mile and complete the task. That is one set of people we usually see in our universe. Some people are there who are extremely hyperactive, who wants things to be done very fast, who are always ready to walk that extra mile and complete the thing. They are the people who basically come under optimistic categories. Or ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ unrealistic ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ they always like out of the box ತರ, something like that. Second one is pessimistic. Pessimistic andre, again, this is a set of people who always try to delay the things even when such delay is not warranted. See, for example, if I'm giving an assignment today, in all probability, I think you should be able to finish maximum within a day or two. But people say, no, I require 6 months time to complete this assignment. This is pessimistic approach. Andre pessimistic andre, you are unnecessarily delaying the process. You are trying to give certain time limits or time loans which are absolutely not acceptable. That's a pessimistic approach. You always try to undermine the capability of your resources. They usually come under pessimistic category. And now we come across a third important category of time, which is called as most likely time. Adana TM anta kareeತೀವಿ. So what is most likely time? They are the people who are very realistic. They are neither very pessimistic nor very optimistic. Andre 11 gantege assignment kottu, they will not say that I'll finish by 11:30 and give it to you. No, they don't rush it. Similarly, they will not even say that I require 6 months to complete this assignment. They would say I require exactly 1 day time. And there is somebody who is very close to reality, somebody who is very practical, somebody who is trying to give an exact picture of how much time is required. They usually come under the third category, which is called most likely time. Andre, why we are discussing about these three times is, when you take any project work in any part of the world, you would definitely come across all these three categories of timelines. Some people could be very optimistic, some people could be very pessimistic, and somebody could be very close to reality or more likely people. right? So whenever we try to come out with a duration for a project, it is important that we accommodate all the three types of times. Namely pessimistic approach is optimistic and most likely no ಇದೆ. So we take combined effort of all the three and come out with the duration. Okay, andre PERT problem alli there is no separate mechanism to solve the problem. Although the question will have three different types of time duration, but we will not be taking all the three different times and doing problem. So all now this three durations na we are supposed to convert into single duration. One single duration na convert ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, and that single duration is called as exact time. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Exact time. And there is a formula. So what is the formula? P naught plus 4 Pm plus Cp whole divided by 6. So this is the formula that we have, which is used to calculate the exact time. And whenever you have a problem in PERT, when T naught, Tm and Tp values are given to you, they should be converted to single duration called Te by using this formula. And prati activity, this is the extra step that we are supposed to follow. And all questions in PERT will have three different durations. And then more values kotirtare. In values kotirtare, they'll give you the values of T naught, they will give the values of Tm, and they'll give the values of Tp. Now, using this formula, I am supposed to convert this question into single value called Te. And that single value Te has to be used to draw the network diagram. And the ED PERT, there is one extra step I'm doing here. What is that extra step I'm doing here? I am supposed to convert three duration problem into single duration problem. So once it is converted to single duration problem, then automatically the problem will become CPM. Agagi CPM ge ಏನ್ method ಇದೆ, the same procedure will be followed thereafter. Are you understanding? Is that clear? We don't have a separate mechanism to calculate or solve the problems on PERT. Instead, we convert it to CPM method, and then everything follows the same. Agagi, if you have understood the CPM correctly, then PERT is only one extra step of converting into TE. Otherwise, all other steps are exactly same. Am I clear? Have I made myself clear? Everybody got the concept? Yes or no? Hello?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is one thing which you need to understand. And second thing is, apart from calculating the values of P and all that, we also have certain probability values to be calculated. I think if you open your PDF document and if you open the first question, that is the question on PERT, you can see almost there are around 7 to 8 questions asked in PERT. Of course, examiner should detail all questions. They will just give a couple of questions, which I will tell you will solve the problem. But since it's the first question, I have given all possible questions to be asked in PERT. One PERT problem alli ಏನೇನ್ questions ಕೇಳಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ questions ನಾನು first question include ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So that once you have understood the whole concept, then whatever question is asked in the exam, those things you can solve. I want everyone to please open your PDF document on PERT. PERT alli anta problem ಇದೆ. Can you please open everyone so that I can just explain the question, because it's a very lengthy question. So if you have the question with you, then you can easily connect with the answer as well. Have you all opened? Please open that one. Okay, have you all got the questions open now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you look at that question, I'll just read the question for you so that you'll get the hang of it. Draw the network diagram. That's the first question asked here, which is, as I said, that is something common in all problems of this chapter. Everything starts with the network diagram. So even in PERT, it's not an exception. Second, find the exact time duration. This is exactly where this formula comes into picture. That means, what do you mean by exact time here? The value TE. TE stands for exact time. And this formula has to be used to calculate the exact time. If you look at the problem, I think once in the table, you can see there are totally 5 columns given to you. They've given the activity, they've given IP value, they've given T naught value, then they've given TM value, and then they've given TP value. So all three values are there in the question paper. T naught values are there, TM values are there, and TP value is there. By substituting this value in the formula, we are supposed to find the exact value. Illi kelu clarifications I want to give you before no, I forget it. First is, in all question papers, please understand, the order in which this data will be given to you will be in the same order. Yavaglu ashte exam al gap kadkole, they will never change the order. The first will be always T naught value will be given to you. Next column alli yavaglu TM value irutta, and third column alli TP value. They will never shuffle the order of this data. This is one thing you have to remember. Always the first is T naught value, then they will give TM value, and lastly they'll give the value of TP. They orderly values. But few examiners use different terminologies to define this. Ella examiners so T naught, TM and TP values na use madala. They will use different nomenclatures. So what are the next common nomenclature they will use? They might be using the symbols called A, M, and P. This is the alternate symbol that they would use instead of T naught, TM and TP. So example in nimge T naught, TM, TP badlu A, M, B and the putre. Please remember it exactly matches the same order. Andre A andre it is T naught value, M andre it is TM value, and B andre it is TP value. Okay, so this is the next possibility of asking the question. Okay, it is just that the nomenclature that they've used to label, they might use different terminology. Adin bitre, the meaning is exactly same. Have you all understood this step? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
instead
sir.
of T naught, TM, TP, they might be alternatively using as AMB. So please don't get carried away. Exactly, it means the same thing. Okay. So this is about the data part. Now, if you see there is a list of questions in the examination or in the question paper, what is that you are supposed to look at in the data? That is the first thing. The first thing that you are supposed to identify here is whether the question belongs to CPM or PERT. Adu first you distinguish madbeku. Can anybody please tell me what is that values or how exactly you are going to distinguish this? Take decide martira. Hello? Can anybody please tell me how do you distinguish that this question belongs to CPM or PERT?
So in this question, they have given TOTP TM value.
Duration is
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Can anybody please repeat that? Yeah.
In this question, they have given TOTP TM value, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So that means in any question, if three different durations are given to you, then without any hesitation, you can come to conclusion that it is a PERT problem. Adu nimge gottagbeku. Yavade problem alli, network problem alli, mooru bere tara durations nimge kottidre, aga adu PERT problem agutte. Since they have given three different values here, it's a PERT problem. Okay. So the ones are decide admere, next step in madbeku. Please remember, before you draw the network diagram, first you have to find the values of TE. Adu first step yavaglu. Whenever you have a question on PERT, the first step you should always calculate the value of TE. First to TE values na calculate madbeku. Okay. So what is the formula for TE? TE is given by the formula T naught plus 4 TM plus TP whole divided by 6. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು question ಬರಬಹುದು. Now to which particular activity am I supposed to apply this formula? Please remember, this formula has to be applied for all the activities of the question. Andre activity A ಇಂದ activity G ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ activityಗೆ T value ನ calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. That is the first step. Okay. So now I want everyone to please pick up a calculator quickly and tell me what is the values of T for all the activities from A to G. Shuru madi calculate madi. First one on helpine. I think the other one you can start doing it. Okay, let me do for the first activity. So activity A here, TE is equals to T naught is 2 plus 4. 4 already formula in there. So please don't forget to input that. 4 into TM. What is the TM value here? For A, 3 plus what is TP value? 10 whole divided by 6. So then simplify on rest karta 4 3 are 12. 12 plus 10 is 22. 20 value of T is equal to 4. Are you understanding? Did you get the point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So similarly, I have to calculate the value of T for all the activity from A to G. ಈಗ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇದೇ ತರ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ಗೆ T ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. I will give you 2 minutes time. Quickly, I want everyone to solve it and tell me the value. So please calculate quickly and tell me now. ಎಲ್ಲ values ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ. For A it is 4. Similarly, calculate for B, C, D to G. Okay, up to G ವರೆಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Please do it now. So this is the first step that you are supposed to do whenever you have a PERT problem. First ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ single duration ನ convert ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Because unless you have single duration, you will not be able to draw network diagram. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ before network diagram, calculate T value for all the activities. This is the first step. Okay. So after some you will tell me when I will write down the values. Don't make any mistakes in calculations. A simple mathematics Australia, there is nothing great here. Just converting it to single duration by using that formula. So formula nimge nan table alle kottidde allo T0 plus 4 TM plus TP whole divided by 6. Even first PDF document allo formula ide. When I have shared the notes alla first alli kuda formula ide. T0 ge formula ide. Maybe you can refer that also. Or else I'll just write it once again here. The formula for TE is equals to T0 plus 4 TM plus TP whole divided by 6. So this is the formula we are supposed to use and convert it to single duration. Okay, have you all finished all the values, everyone? Okay, so let me write the values.
Sir.
Everyone, yeah, please tell me the values now. What is the value of A?
Sir, 4, sir.
Okay, B.
3, sir.
3.
Okay, C.
2, sir.
2.
D.
7.
Okay, E.
6.
Okay, F.
4.
Okay, and G.
2, sir.
Very good. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody has got the same values. Others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please verify the answers because this is very important. Idರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ very simple calculation ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Substitute the formula and you'll get the answer. And everybody has done it, I hope. Okay. So these are the values which you have got by converting 3 durations to single duration. Ivaga, now the question is ready for solving by CPM method. Now everything is same. What is the first thing now you are supposed to do? Now you are supposed to draw the network diagram by using this durations. These durations has to be used for drawing the network diagram. Okay, now the T0, TM, TP values is lost. Now the whole problem is now converted to the single duration. So all calculations will be based on this particular value. Okay, yeah. So let's start drawing the network diagram now. Okay, can you please tell me, looking at the data, which are the activities as starting points here?
A, B, sir.
Sorry?
A and
A,
B,
B.
sir.
A and B. Very good. There are 2 starting activities here. So activity A and then activity B. These are the 2 starting activities. Next to activity A in the C and D, two activities would come out. So activity C and activity D. Okay, and then from activity B it is E. Activity B in the E. Okay, and then activity C in the F. Activity C in the we have F. Okay, and finally activity DE in the G. Can I add D and E? Can I join directly, or should I introduce dummy activity?
We can join, sir.
Yeah, we can join because they are coming from two different points. So D and E can be directly joined. So D and D activity, we can go for G. And since F is the last point there, I can directly join even F also. The end mark. Okay. Can anybody please tell me whether I have drawn the network diagram correctly or it's any mistakes? Can you please look at the data and see whether the network diagram is correct? Yes or no? Hello? Is the network diagram fine?
Yes.
Okay. So as usual, after the network diagram is drawn, now let's do the numbering part. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, then we have 4, and then 5, and finally it is 6. Totally we have 6 events in this particular network diagram. I hope it is clear now. So once all this numbering is done, now we will write down the durations. So whatever value we have got from TE, those things has to be taken as the duration for this network diagram. So when calculate ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ, those values will become the duration of this network diagram. So let's write down the durations now. For A it is 4. So A 4, B it is 3, for C it is 2, and for D it is 7, and for E it is 6, and for F it is 4, and for G it is 2. Okay. Now we have written all the values of durations. A in the G tanga durations. Is that clear? Everyone till here? Any doubts? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Now once the durations are written, the next important activity in Bharata, we should do the forward and backward calculations. So what is forward calculation? It is nothing but E value. And next I am supposed to do the backward calculations, which are nothing but L value. We are supposed to write down the heads. I hope you all remember this. I'm supposed to write down the head for all the events. Sorry, there was a call. Can you see the board, everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the next value, and this is the next value. Okay. So now let me write down the numbers here. I hope you all remember the bottom is always for E and the top is always for L. The same number has to be written. So this is E1, L1. This is E2, L2. This is E4, L4. This is E5, L5. This is E6, L6. And this is E3 and L3. Okay. Now I'm supposed to find all the values of E and L. Okay. Yeah. So let's do the calculations now. First, we'll start with the forward calculations. So you have the forward calculations. Okay. I'm doing it here because of the space constraint. Okay. Let me start from here. First is earliest values. Earliest is nothing but E value. Okay. Can you please tell me what is the assumption I'm supposed to make while calculating E value? What is the first assumption?
E1 equals 0.
Very good. The first value is I should be taking the value of E1 is equals to 0. So I'm taking 0 now. Okay. And then what is the next thing to be done in earliest calculation? In earliest calculations, I am supposed to do all the calculations completely in the ascending order. And from lower to higher. After E1, then E2, E3, E4, so on. Here I am supposed to add the durations. And whenever I am writing the equations here, it should be completely based on the diagram. So diagram na nodukondo, on the basis of diagram, I am supposed to write on the equations. Okay. After E1, which is the next activity? Please tell me which is the next equation?
E2.
please tell me the equation for E2 now? E2 equation again. E2 is equal to what?
E1 plus
E plus T. E1 plus T.
E1 plus
T.
yeah. So you can
E1
see
plus
that.
4.
You can see from where E2 is coming. You can see 2 is coming from 1. Therefore, the equation becomes E1 plus T. That is 0 plus T is the duration is 4. 0 plus 4, that becomes 4. So the value of E2 equals to 4. Okay, after 2, which is the next value to be calculated?
E3.
3.
Tell me the equation for E3.
E1 plus E1 plus T.
3 is coming from 1. Therefore, it is E1 plus T. So what is E1 value? 0. And duration is 3. So 0 plus 3, it becomes 3 again. So E3 becomes 3. Okay, after that, what is the next value? Okay, can you please tell me the equation for E4 now?
E4, sir.
Yeah, E4 equation, Ellie. Tell me the equation.
E2 plus
You can see that the 4 is coming from 2. Okay, so what will be the equation now? E2 plus T. Okay, so what is E2 value? 4. So which is 4 plus 2, it becomes 6. The value of E4 is equals to 6. Okay, and next, tell me the next equation. Which is the next equation? Which is the next?
E5.
Okay, what type of equation is that? E5?
E3 plus T.
That's a special
merge
characteristic.
event.
Yeah, so it's coming from two sides.
What do you call it
Merge
as?
event, sir.
Yeah,
Merge
very
event.
good. You see that E5 is a merge event because E5 is coming from two different events. It is coming from 2 and also it is coming from 3. Right? Whenever you are getting an equation from two different points, then we call it as merge event. And it is merge event only. We should take the highest of the value. So can you please tell me the equation now? Equation only no E5 get. Tell me the equation.
Minimum of
Maximum, sir.
sorry, maximum.
Maximum of two possibilities are there. Either it is E2 plus T,
E2 plus T
E3 plus
plus T.
E3 plus T. Okay. So what is E2 value? E2 value is 4.
4.
So 4 plus 7, it becomes 11. Okay, 4 plus 7 are there. Other one is E3 plus T, that is 3 plus 6. So 3 plus 6. So which is the highest value now between these two? Is it 4 plus 7 or 3 plus 6?
11, sir.
11. Obviously 11 is highest. Therefore the value of E5 becomes 11. So E5 11. Now we'll come to the last activity, E6. Okay, can you please tell me the equation for E6 now? What is the E6 equation?
Maximum of
Again, you can see E6 is a merge event because it is coming from 2 points, 4 as well as 5. So the equation becomes maximum of E4 plus T, or the second equation is E5 plus T. Okay, so E4 is how much? It is 6. So 6 plus 4 is 10 and 11 plus 2 is 13. So which is highest value now?
13.
13 is highest because we can see 11 plus 2 is 13 in the highest value. Direct because the highest value is 13. I think now we have successfully completed all the forward calculations. Okay. Yeah. Now in the similar way, I have to start doing the backward calculation. Okay. Can you please tell me in the backward calculation, what is the assumption I am supposed to make? What assumption ಮಾಡಬೇಕು backward calculation ಅಲ್ಲಿ? Please tell me.
L6 equals 0.
Okay. The first
L6
assumption
equals E6.
Yeah, the latest value, the value of L6 is equals to the value of E6, which is nothing but 13. Okay, so I should be making this is the first assumption. L6 is equal to E6, which is equals to 13. Okay, and in backward calculation, I'm supposed to do all the calculations in the descending order. Under L5, L4, L3, L2, L1, and here I'm supposed to subtract the durations. Okay, now can you please tell me the equation for L5? L5 equation early ನೋಡೋಣ. Tell me the equation for L5.
L6 plus T.
No, not plus, minus. When you're
Sorry,
doing
sir, minus.
calculation subtraction, please remember, don't be under confusion. You should see where L5 is ending. L5 is ending at L6. Therefore, L5 equals to L6 minus T. ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ L6 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ? 13 minus 2, it becomes 11. So the value of L5 equals to 11. Okay, after this L4, can you please tell me the equation for L4? Hello?
L6
Hello?
minus T.
Yeah, you can see 4 is ending at 6, therefore the equation becomes L6 minus T. So what is L6 value? 13 minus 4, it becomes 9. Okay, so the value of L4 becomes 9. Then we'll come to L3. Okay, L3 is here. You can see 3 is ending at 5. So therefore the equation for L3 becomes L5 minus T. So what is L5 value? 11 minus 6, which comes to 5. So the value of L3 equals to 5. Then we'll come to L2. Okay, now you can see L2 is a special activity because 2 is ending at 2 different places. It is ending at 4, also it is ending at 5. So what do you call those activities as?
Burst event.
First event.
Burst event.
That is burst events. So whenever we have a burst event in backward calculation, we should take minimum of the value. I hope you remember this step. Whenever it is a burst event, we should take minimum of the value. Therefore, the L2 will become minimum of which are the two possibilities? L4 minus T, or the second possibility is L5 minus T. Okay, so L4 is 9, 9 minus 2 is 7. Okay, L5 minus T, that is 11 minus 7. What is 11 minus 7? It is 4. So which is minimum value? The minimum value becomes 4. So the value of L2 becomes 4. Now we'll come to the last value, L1. Can anybody please tell me what is L1 now? What is L1?
Burst event,
sir.
sir.
Again, it's a burst event. So we again have the same type of equation here. So it is again, we can write it as minimum of. Which are the two possibilities here? It is L2 minus T, or it is L3 minus T. Okay. So let me directly find the value. L2 minus T is 4 minus 4, 0. And L3 minus 1 andre, which is 5 minus 3 is 2. So obviously, which is the minimum value? The minimum value becomes 0. Because 4 minus 4 is 0 is the minimum value. We have answered the second question also. Draw the network diagram is completed. Find the exact time is completed. Find the forward and backward calculation is completed. 3 questions are solved. Now we'll come back to the fourth question. Determine the critical path. Okay, I hope you all remember. Before the critical path is determined, what are we supposed to do? ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು first ನಾವು? Hello?
We need to find out L1 and L1.
No,
Same value, sir. L1 and
Which are the activities that is L1 and L2 are equal? Same.
Not L1, L2, L and D. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Critical activities. First, you are supposed to identify which are the critical activities. Now, what do you mean by critical activity? The activities whose E and L values are same, they are called as critical activity. Okay, first critical activity na identify ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, now can you please tell me the entire diagram? How many critical activities are there?
4. 4, sir.
Which are the activities?
4.
Ada ಯಾವುದು? Tell me which are the one.
A,
Number ಹೇಳಿ.
1,
Which is the event?
1,
1, 2, 5,
5, 6.
6.
5, 6.
2 is there, 5 is there, and 6 is there. So these are the 4 events whose E and L values are same, and they are called as critical activity. Okay, next time ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. After identifying this, what's the next step?
Draw critical path.
Yeah. So all these critical activities has to be joined by drawing a double line. Double line in the ಎಲ್ಲ critical activities na join ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So how do we get now? So you can see from 1 to 2, and then from 2 to 5, and then from 5 to 6. So this double line indicates a critical path. Critical path ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. How do we write the critical path now? Tell me the answer. Critical path.
A to C, C to D, D to E.
Tell me the critical path. Which are the activities comes in critical path now? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir, but we can't.
Are you able to hear me?
Sir, video is stuck, sir.
Stuck, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Sir, video is not seeing, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Sir, we can't see, sir. Video is stuck.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, can you see the board now, everyone? Hello?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I think now there were some network issues, I guess. Okay, can you please tell me which are the critical path now? Can you see the board, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please tell me the critical path. Which are the activities which comes on critical path now?
1, 2, 5,
Oh
6.
no, we should not say the numbers. We should always say the activities, alphabets. Yaud barutte alphabets.
So A, D,
Okay, the
and G.
activities. The first is
G.
A, dash, then it is D, and then
G.
Whenever you are writing a critical path, please remember you are supposed to write the activity name. Activity baribeku numbers bari hagilla. Is that clear, everyone? Okay, so ADG. Okay, Adadmela, what is the next question asked here? Find the total project duration. What is the total project duration? Can anybody please tell me? What is the total project duration? How much we get?
13, sir.
How do we calculate? So we have to just add all the critical parts. 4 plus 7 plus 2. So 4 plus 7 is 11.
Sir, the video is stuck again.
Sorry, the call. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the total project duration, how do we calculate? 4 plus 7. I'm sorry, just 1 minute, huh? I'm sorry. I'll just put it to aeroplane mode, 1 minute. Hello, can you see the board?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so the project duration is totally how much will come? It will come to 13. That is 4 plus 7 plus 2. When you add all the three, it should be always equal to the last activity, which is 13. So we have got total project duration as 30. I think till here, it is exactly the same as CPM. I hope you all agree with me. CPM problem illivarge same ide. The only extra thing that we have done here is we have converted the 3 duration into single duration by using that formula. So T formula use made, we have converted to single duration. Otherwise, all other things are exactly same. Am I clear? Do you all agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
Now, the remaining questions, what is asked here, they all come under the category of PERT. Adರಲ್ಲಿ more extra questions ಬರುತ್ತೆ. The next question, what you're supposed to find here is find variance. Variance na calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay. So how do we calculate variance? Okay, that is the next thing. I'm just writing the formula here. I want everyone to please understand this concept. This is a very important concept. The formula for the variance is equals to TP minus T naught divided by 6 the whole square. This is the formula we have, which is used to calculate variance. Okay, please understand this concept. This formula kuda nange notes alli kottidini adralli. The variance given by the formula TP minus T naught whole divided by 6 whole square. Now the next question is, should I calculate the value of variance for all the activities? This is next question. The answer is no. You don't have to calculate the variance for all the activity. Now T tara ella values ke illi T calculate madbekada avashyakate illa. So whenever the question is for calculating variance, I want everyone to please remember this step very carefully. The variance shall be calculated only for those activities which lies on the critical path. So yava activity critical path allide, aa activity ge matra the variance has to be calculated, not for the whole thing. Am I clear? Artha agtideya nimge? Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Okay. Now can you tell me in this problem, how many activities are there in the critical path?
3.
Yavyadu? Which are the activities?
A, D, G.
Exactly. So that means the variance shall be calculated only for the 3 activities. Which are the 3 activities? Activity A, activity D, and activity G. Not for the whole problem. So ella question alli now variance calculate madbekadre only for the critical activities yavudide adak matra I'm supposed to substitute this formula only for this 3 activity A, activity D, and activity G. Okay. Now I want everyone to please go back to your data. Question paper tagolli. Question paper nalli nimge activity ella activity ge nimge T naught, TM, TP value kottidare. Correct? Okay. Can you please tell me for activity A nalli what is the value of TP and what is the value of T naught?
Sir, T naught 2,
TP
sir.
is
TP
10.
10.
And what is T naught?
2.
2 ಮತ್ತೆ 10 ಅಂದ್ರೆ I am supposed to calculate A ಗೆ variance ಬರುತ್ತೆ TP, that is 10 minus 2 divided by 6 whole square. First you will solve ಮಾಡಿ. What is 10 minus 2? 8. So 8 divided by 6. Can you please tell me what is 8 divided by 6? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? What is 8 divided by 6?
1.33. 1.33, sir.
1.33 the whole square. Square ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ 1.33 whole square. How much you get?
1.76.
Okay, so the first answer is for activity A, the variance is 1.76. Ide tara I have to calculate for activity B and also activity G. Iderdಕ್ಕೆ solve ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Please tell me the values now quickly. Similarly, please solve for D and G. Please see, I should only take the value TP and T naught. Ali values confuse ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. Please look at the formulas clearly. TP minus T naught by 6 whole square. Final answer ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ. Tell me the answer for D and G.
So D is 2.77
Okay.
and G is 1.
1 na?
Huh.
Yeah. So A we have got 1.76, D we have got 2.77, and G equals to 1. These answers have got by substituting that formula. Okay. Now ಈಗ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ 3 ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆಡ್ ದೆಮ್. ಮೂರನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 1.76 how much we get?
5.53.
Yeah, so that is the final answer. So the variance is equals to how much?
5.53.
5.53. This is the answer. Okay, so variance is that it is not just calculating individual value. After finding the individual value, all the values should be added. So add ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, that is called as your variance. So ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇರಬಹುದು, 5 ಬರಬಹುದು. How many critical activities is there? Those activities should be taken. This you have to remember clearly. So whenever you are calculating variance, please remember I have to calculate variance only for the activities which lies on the critical path. The non-critical path need not be considered. This has to be very clear. Ellargu ee step artha aita? Have you all understood how to calculate variance? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. After the calculation of variance, what is the next question asked? The next question is you are supposed to find out standard deviation. Next even calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, you have to calculate standard deviation. So standard deviation is a simple formula. Standard deviation is equal to root of variance. Very simple. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು variance answer ಬಂದಿದೆ, if you find the square root of that, that becomes your standard deviation. Very simple. Okay, that means you have to find out the square root of 5.53. Can you please tell me what is the square root of 5.53?
2.35.
2.35.
5.53 square root is
35.
35.
2.35. That's the next answer. So the standard deviation is equals to root of variance. So whatever variance you have got, you have to find the square root of that. That will give you standard deviation. So this is the next calculation that we are supposed to do as far as PERT problem is concerned. Illige we have done variance calculation and then we have done the standard deviation calculation. Now the last thing in this particular problem is you are supposed to determine the probabilities. Illi probability na calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, so to calculate probability you have to use the concept of normal distribution which you have learned in your first semester classes. First semester statistics alli, do you all remember the problems on normal distribution? Everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That concept is used to find out the values of probability, which is the last 2 questions. So in question paper, if you open, you have asked the last 2 questions there. Can you please read the last question? Last 2 questions. The question is like this: what is the probability that the project will be completed within 15 days? That is one question. And one more question is, what is the probability that it will be completed more than 10 days? So these 2 questions have to be solved by using the concept of normal distribution. Adana use ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ we have a separate formula, but that formula is based on normal distribution principle. Of course ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ terminology ನ use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆದರೆ it is built on the principles of normal distribution. Okay, I will just write that formula and I want everyone to understand that, because the entire PERT problem is based on this probability function. Illa ನೀವು actual values na calculate ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ I am trying to say whether this project can be completed by what percentage, ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನದೊಳಗಡೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Those final conclusions are based purely on the basis of normal distribution, and therefore that concept is very important. Okay, so shall we start solve the problem that one? Okay, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದು diagram ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬೇಡ, that is completely a different thing altogether, but the values are required. ನಮಗೆ diagram ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Using these values we can do it now. Okay, so shall I wipe this part? Erase ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅದನ್ನ? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me erase here. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ erase ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So the formula is like this, please understand. Z is equals to due date minus expected date of completion, expected day of completion whole divided by standard deviation. This is the formula that is used to determine the probability. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೀವು ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಗಮನಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಯಾವ ತರ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ z is equal to x bar minus mu whole divided by standard deviation. That's a formula that we used in normal distribution. Same formula na navill modify ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ modify ಆಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ due date minus expected date of completion whole divided by standard deviation. That is how we have modified or manipulated the formula. Okay. Now there are two questions asked here. Let me take the first question. What is the probability that the project will be completed within 15 days? That's the first question. What is the first question? Within 15 days. This is the first question. Within 15 days, what do you understand? Is it less than 15 days or more than 15 days?
Less than 15 days.
Yeah. Obviously, normal distribution bandaga only then ella problems ee moor category il barutte. Less than irutte, greater than irutte, between irutte. Since the question is within 15 days, it means less than 15 days. Now I need to understand what is the meaning of this notation. Illi due date andre eno, expected date andre eno, standard deviation andre eno anta need to understand. Okay, please understand. Very important here. Due date andre it is nothing but the question. Nimge ಏನು question ಕೇಳಿತಾರೆ, that is always your due date. Now in this problem, what is the due date now? Hello? What is due date? 15. Hello, can you hear me? 15. So within less than greater la bitbidi, so don't worry about it. The word 15, the number 15 becomes your due date. Adu 15 due date agata. Expected date of completion andre eno, in your problem, whatever is your total project duration, what is total project duration? Is 30. This will become your expected date of completion. So in all problems of PERT, whatever we have got as the total project duration, that will be your expected date of completion. And finally, the standard deviation. Standard deviation I've already calculated ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. What is standard deviation we have calculated? 2.35. SD is equal to 2.35. That value has to be taken here. That means all the three values are known to me. Due date is 15, expected date of completion is 13, and standard deviation is 2.35. Artha agidya? Have you all understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That has to be
Yes,
substituted. Okay. I think my phone is almost getting, yeah, just 2% I have. I think any time it might switch off. So I'll just try to quickly do it. Otherwise, we will continue this problem on Monday also. Okay. I think just 2% is there. Let me just try this problem. Okay. 1 minute. So Z is equal to due date. Due date is 15 minus expected date of completion, that is 13. Okay. Whole divided by standard deviation. Standard deviation is 2.35.
2.35.
Can one of you please solve this and give me the value quickly? Solve my answer.
0.85, sir.
How much was
0.85,
it?
sir.
0.85.
Yeah.
85.
So 0.85 is the value. Now I have to find the area of 0.85 using the normal distribution curve. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟೇಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. I will do that later because I think it's just 1 more % left. I will do it Monday. ಇದನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. Just try this problem. I will do it from here again on Monday. Okay? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
I'll stop here because the phone is almost dead. Okay? I'll stop here. I will continue from this. Idu Z value na I will again do it on Monday. I hope till here everybody is clear. Till standard deviation everybody is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'll continue this problem. Sorry, because there was no charge in the phone. I'm not able to continue. I'll do it on Monday. So Monday, I think, can we take the class from morning from 9:30? Can I take the 9:30? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because afternoon we have some workshop. It will go up till 7 o'clock. 7 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ I'll take the class Monday, morning itself from 9:30 to 10:45 or so. Okay, we'll try to finish this third problem on Monday. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. I'm ending the class now and I'll continue the same question on Monday. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Bye.